14 brilliant DIY garden upcycle ideas that turn old items into cozy small yard decor. You do not need a brand new garden to make your yard feel expensive. In fact, some of the most beautiful rustic garden ideas begin with chipped terracotta, faded wood, rusty metal, and old items most people are ready to throw away. While many homeowners spend hundreds on lawn and garden upgrades, with the National Gardening Survey reporting an average household spend of $616 on lawn and gardening activities in 2022. The real magic often comes from texture, memory, and clever placement. A cracked clay pot in the right corner can feel warmer than a polished store-bought planter. That is why today's garden makeover is not about chasing a perfect modern backyard. It is about turning forgotten things into cozy small yard decor with soul. Old crates, vintage ladders, broken planters, metal buckets, reclaimed stones, soft flowers, and warm evening lights. Stay until the middle and end, because some of the simplest DIY garden upcycle ideas can completely change how a small garden, patio garden, courtyard, or backyard garden feels without making it look cheap. These are the kinds of budget garden ideas that feel quiet, natural, nostalgic, and surprisingly high-end. And if you enjoy it, this channel is here to help you create a beautiful outdoor space with warmth, patience, and simple things that still have a story. Let's begin with one of the easiest ways to add height, texture, and old-world charm to a small yard. Forgotten wooden crates. One, turning forgotten wooden crates into rustic garden shelves for a cozy small yard. Old wooden crates have a quiet charm that new garden furniture rarely carries, with faded grain, rough corners, and little dents that make them feel full of history. In a small garden, backyard garden, patio garden, or narrow courtyard, these crates can become rustic garden shelves that add height, warmth, and texture without taking much space. Stack them against a wall, lean them near a fence, or place them beside an old bench where morning light can touch the edges. Fill them with terracotta pots, trailing herbs, small ferns, geraniums, lanterns, or a rusty watering can to create a cozy small yard decor moment that feels thoughtful and personal. For a cottage garden mood, add lavender, daisies, and soft roses. While a Mediterranean garden or Italian garden style works beautifully with rosemary, thyme, gravel, and olive-toned foliage. Let the wood stay a little uneven and sun-bleached, because that imperfect texture is exactly what makes this DIY garden idea feel expensive, nostalgic, and full of rustic garden soul. Two, using vintage ladders as vertical plant displays for small garden ideas. A vintage ladder can change the whole feeling of a small garden in one afternoon, especially when every inch of a patio garden, balcony garden, or compact backyard matters. Instead of spreading pots across the ground, the ladder lifts the garden upward, creating a vertical plant display that feels layered, taller, and more designed. Place terracotta pots on the lower steps, trailing ivy or thyme in the middle, and one soft flowering plant at the top as a gentle focal point. The beauty of this budget garden idea is that the ladder does not need to look perfect. Faded paint, dark weathered wood, and small scratches make it feel wonderfully nostalgic. A whitewashed ladder leans beautifully into cottage garden style, while darker aged wood works well for Mediterranean garden, Italian garden, or farmhouse backyard garden decor. Add a small lantern on one step, and by evening, the whole display glows like something remembered from an old countryside home. 3. Creating a cottage garden corner with recycled chairs, baskets, and soft flowers. Every small yard deserves one corner that feels like a quiet invitation. And a recycled wooden chair, an old wicker basket, and soft flowers can create that feeling without a full garden makeover. The chair does not even need to be used for sitting. Because it can become a charming stage for plants, books, lanterns, or an enamel pot filled with blooms. Around it, place baskets with lavender, pansies, daisies, salvia, or trailing greenery to soften the ground and bring that romantic cottage garden look to life. Let the flowers spill a little, let one basket lean slightly, and let the old chair show its scratches, because those imperfections make the rustic garden feel lived in. This works beautifully beside a brick wall, under a tree, near a gate, or next to a narrow patio garden path. Keep the palette gentle with cream, dusty pink, soft purple, sage green, and aged brown. So the space feels high-end, cozy, and beautifully personal. Four, old terracotta pots and broken planters as beautiful DIY garden decor. Old terracotta pots are not just containers. They are part of the garden's memory, even when they crack, fade, or break around the edges. In a small garden, broken planters can become creative DIY garden decor instead of garden waste. Holding moss, tiny succulents, creeping thyme, or small alpine plants like a miniature courtyard garden. A broken rim can be tucked into the soil as a rustic border, a plant label, or a decorative layer around herbs. Terracotta works especially well for Mediterranean garden, Italian garden, and cottage garden styles. Because the warm clay color feels sun-baked, natural, and timeless. Place different sizes together, some upright, some tilted, and some half-buried. Then add rosemary, lavender, basil, sage, or trailing flowers for a little countryside patio feeling. This is budget garden design at its best, because the flaws become the feature and the old pieces bring instant texture, color, and rustic charm. Five, DIY backyard garden makeover with old bricks, stones, and weathered wood. A backyard garden makeover does not always begin with new furniture or expensive landscaping. Sometimes it begins with old bricks, leftover stones, and weathered wood that still has strength in it. These materials bring weight, age, and texture to rustic garden design. Making even a small backyard feel more grounded and intentional. Old bricks can become edging for flower beds, raised herb borders, or a simple base for a small bench. While stones can frame plants, water bowls, or a quiet patio garden corner. Weathered wood can be turned into planter boxes, low shelves, garden signs, or rustic backdrops against a fence. Brick has warmth, stone has patience, and old wood has the softness that only time can create. Together, they help organize small garden ideas without making the yard feel too modern. Creating either a cottage garden mood with flowering borders or a Mediterranean garden look with pale stones, clay pots, and herbs. Six, transforming metal buckets and watering cans into charming patio garden planters. An old metal bucket may look ordinary in storage, but in a garden, its worn handle, dull shine, rust marks, and rounded shape can become full of farmhouse charm. Metal buckets and watering cans make beautiful DIY garden planters, especially for herbs, trailing flowers, small grasses, and plants that spill softly over the edges. A watering can filled with lavender or alyssum can become a simple rustic garden focal point beside a bench, gate, patio step, or small backyard corner. Before planting, add drainage holes so the roots do not sit in water. Then soften the metal with terracotta pots, wood crates, old bricks, gravel, and woven baskets. For a cottage garden look, choose soft blooms and group the buckets in uneven heights, while a Mediterranean garden or Italian garden mood works beautifully with basil, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. Seven, building a rustic garden path with reclaimed stones, tiles, and old pavers. A garden path does more than help people walk through the yard. It tells the eye where to go, where to slow down, and where to notice the small, beautiful things along the way. In a small garden, backyard garden, patio garden, or courtyard garden, a rustic path can make the space feel larger by creating movement, rhythm, and depth. Reclaimed stones, old tiles, broken pavers, and leftover bricks can become a pathway that looks aged, artistic, and full of quiet character. For a cottage garden path, let creeping thyme, moss, or tiny flowers grow between the stones so the edges feel soft and settled. For a Mediterranean garden or Italian garden style, use gravel, hailstone, terracotta fragments, and herbs along the border to create that warm courtyard feeling. Add a lantern, an old pot, or a small wooden stool near the end, and suddenly the path becomes more than a walkway. It becomes a destination. Eight, Mediterranean garden style with upcycled clay pots, herbs, and warm textures. A Mediterranean garden does not need a large villa or perfect courtyard to feel beautiful. Sometimes it begins with upcycled clay pots, a sunny wall, and herbs that release their fragrance in the warm afternoon air. Place rosemary, thyme, sage, oregano, or lavender in mismatched terracotta pots, and a simple patio garden can feel like a quiet corner in southern Europe. Mix cracked clay with gravel, old stone, faded wood, and earthy colors like olive green, cream, beige. And sun-baked orange for that rustic garden texture. This is one of the easiest budget garden makeover ideas. For making a small backyard feel warm, natural, and quietly high-end. Nine, repurposing old doors and windows into cozy garden walls and focal points. An old wooden door in the garden feels like it belongs to a story. Even if it no longer opens into a room, it can become a rustic garden focal point against a fence, brick wall, or quiet backyard corner. Vintage windows, chipped frames, rusty hinges, and peeling paint add height, depth, and nostalgic charm without taking much floor space. Add climbing roses, ivy, jasmine, potted herbs, terracotta pots, or lanterns around it. And the whole small garden begins to feel older, softer, and more personal. It is budget garden decor with soul, and once the wall has character, the garden naturally asks for a peaceful place to sit. Budget garden ideas using recycled furniture. For a peaceful outdoor sitting area. A peaceful outdoor sitting area does not have to come from an expensive furniture store. An old wooden bench, recycled chair, weathered table, or forgotten stool can bring farmhouse comfort to a rustic garden, patio garden, or small backyard. Place it under a tree, beside a flower bed, near a garden path, or against a warm wall. Then add simple cushions in linen. Cream, faded floral, or soft check patterns to make recycled furniture look high-end. Keep one strong seating piece and surround it with clay pots, woven baskets, old bricks, herbs, and seasonal flowers. This cozy small yard decor style feels curated but relaxed, like a quiet countryside corner made for slow mornings. 11. Creating an Italian garden mood with salvaged pots, gravel, and climbing plants. An Italian garden mood can be created in even the smallest backyard when the materials feel warm, aged, and touched by sunlight. Start with salvaged pots, pale gravel, chipped ceramic containers, and old terracotta planters arranged near a wall, patio step, or garden path. Add basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and climbing plants to soften fences, trellises, arches, or vintage window frames with gentle green movement. Gravel brightens the ground, drains well, and makes a small patio garden feel more intentional without looking too modern. Add one rustic chair, a clay bowl, or a lantern, and the backyard begins to feel peaceful enough for morning coffee or late afternoon tea. DIY garden lighting ideas with jars, lanterns, and soft evening glow. Lighting can turn a simple garden into a memory. Old glass jars, metal lanterns, candle holders, or thrifted lamps can make a small backyard feel warm, intimate, and surprisingly expensive after sunset. Hang jars from a branch. Place lanterns along a rustic garden path. Or tuck small lights inside crates in terracotta pots. Warm lighting catches on rough wood, chipped clay, metal handles, and soft leaves, making every texture feel richer. Keep the glow subtle around seating areas. Patio garden corners, courtyard walls, and flower borders, like a quiet invitation instead of a bright display. Small backyard decor with upcycled baskets, wooden boxes, and seasonal flowers. Baskets and wooden boxes bring a softness that plastic containers rarely offer. Their woven texture, earthy color, and handmade feeling make small backyard decor look gathered over time rather than bought all at once. Use upcycled baskets for flowers, herbs, garden tools, or empty clay pots, and turn wooden boxes into low planters, side tables, shelf displays, or seasonal flower bases. Fill them with pansies in spring, geraniums in summer, chrysanthemums in autumn, or small evergreens in winter, so the garden feels alive through the seasons. For cottage garden, Mediterranean garden, or Italian garden style, keep the arrangement slightly uneven with terracotta pots, gravel, herbs, and sun-loving plants. (14) Rustic courtyard garden ideas using antique finds and natural plant layers. A rustic courtyard garden feels most beautiful when it looks as though it has slowly gathered its pieces over time. An old iron chair, chipped urn, stone bowl, wooden stool, vintage mirror, or weathered garden tool can become part of the story. Pair antique finds with natural plant layers by placing taller plants at the back, soft flowers in the middle, and trailing greenery near the ground. Add clay pots, gravel, brick, moss, aged wood, lavender, rosemary, ivy, roses, daisies, or ornamental grasses for texture from every angle. The goal is not perfection, but a cozy garden makeover that feels personal, peaceful, mature, and wonderfully lived in. Conclusion. In the end, creating a beautiful and inviting garden is not about how much money you spend, but about how creatively you use what you already have. From weathered wooden crates and vintage ladders to cracked terracotta pots, old doors, and reclaimed stones, every forgotten item has the potential to become part of a charming outdoor retreat. These DIY garden upcycle ideas prove that even the smallest backyard, patio, or courtyard can feel warm, stylish, and full of character when layered with texture, natural materials, and thoughtful details. By embracing imperfections and giving old objects a second life, you can create a garden that feels personal, timeless, and uniquely yours. Whether you love cottage garden romance, Mediterranean warmth, Italian-inspired charm, or rustic farmhouse style, the secret lies in blending nature with pieces that tell a story. Start with one simple project, add plants and soft lighting, and watch your outdoor space transform into a cozy sanctuary that feels both beautiful and meaningful for years to come.